and welcome to my channel, and welcome to another day in the world of Black Needle Society's nice list box. Sorry, I'm just taking my tea bag out of my tea because I forgot to do it. Silly me. It's literally just ready as well. Sophie wants to help be the pretty assistant. Oh dear. Right. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. Ring the bell for a notification for when I upload videos next, and stick around. At the moment you're getting the daily videos and the vlogging kind of chit chat at the end as well. Now I was wondering, are you actually interested in the recap in me zooming through each of these? Because if not, I'll do them as a big bunch, but keeping them in each envelope kind of lets me remember which day is which. But does that really matter to you anyway? I don't know. Let me know. Answers on a postcard, please. Day one was plush, and that's what the stamp collection is meant to be on. Do your own thing if you like. There's no rules. Sophie's being very slow. I'll just have to be patient and talk slower. Then we've got the ornament. This is for your orts, your odd random threads, and a Christmas bauble for your year. So, what I might do, I'll have to just manipulate it with the tweezers and maybe just wait until there's a lot more in it, but slip in the year so that you can see it sticking out. And eventually in 2 weeks, this will be hung on my light in the lounge where I actually stitch. So when I've got orts, I will put them in here instead of just tossing them onto the couch like I have been doing, and then they just go wherever throughout the house. Don't throw your threads out. Same with hair. Don't throw your hair or your threads out, because birds can get it snagged around their claws and actually cut off circulation. So they're not good to go out to birds. I think they need more natural fibers rather than anything else. Now, I'm trying not to peek because this is the reveal today for... Oh, no, wait, okay, I peeked. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I've just seen the designer. It's like... Right. Day 3, the first of the trio. Okay, the first of the trio. That's day 11. You see, they've got all out of whack, and this is where you're getting the delay, but you also get the chit chat as well. So day 3, we had the powder pink splash with the dots. Then we had this gorgeous colorway, which I decided, oh yes, I can actually squish those flat so they look even prettier. And then we had day 5. Sugar and spice and everything nice. I love the green lettering on this. And then we went into something else, something completely different. So day 6 was the notebook, the checkbook, because it's checkbooky in shape. The notebook is there, and I've actually put one of my other notebooks up there from one of our previous boxes, and I've got a clip for that as well from the Gods and Monsters box. Day 7 is the Fragile needle minder, which is so thick and chunky and all kinds of awesome. And that eventually will go up on my tin so I can see it in all its glory and be reminded it's actually there if I don't put it onto a project. Then we had the next project come through. So the next project, or did we? No, we didn't. She's trusty assistant is a little bit slow. Day 10 was this. No, day 9 was this, with the money and the money box, or your ideas into the money box. Thank you. And then day 11 was the Witch Alt Lugana Opalescent White. It's all the pretty, all the sparkly, all the sparkly. And then there's all the blues, and there's the 310 in there as well. Now, the girls said there was only 7 colours. I've got 8. Sophie and I have counted 8. So I don't know what happened with the colours. So, oh yes, day 10 was the project bag. Oh my goodness, see, I'm all out of whack. And it's the Little Women, Mrs. Peggotty, and the other one. And day 8 was the floss winder, which is nifty, and I'm actually really thinking of using it at the moment. Then day 13 follows the floss toss and everything else. Are you ready? Because this is one of my favourite designers. An awesome artist. Oh my goodness! Holy cow. My friend said that she wasn't going to give me any spoilers. I'm so glad she couldn't have possibly given any spoilers. Are you ready? It's Autumn Lane Stitchery. As I'm, you know, to all a good night. Isn't that awesome? That is so cool. So you've got your ho-ho-hos and you've got your Rudolph. I was going to say Bambi. Wrong season. Rudolph, you got a deer. It's just a deer in the season, in the snow. And, oh, that is going to look so cool against the white and the shimmery. And wow. How cool is that? Now, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got all of the colours in here for this. I don't know why the girls were saying that it was 7 when I was watching the video yesterday. So what I do today is now I'll go and watch the Black Needle Society, then I'll watch Athena, then I'll watch Lynn, and I've just downloaded CC Java Pearl into a playlist that I've got just for the daily unboxings. So I'm going to be going back and catching up with CC, and I'm still catching up with Lynn, and then I'll be watching each person doing their unboxing each day. So I'm really enjoying getting back into the whole Christmas vibes in January when it's summer and Christmas is gone and Easter is coming in. All kinds of wacky. I know.
What's that black thing?
It's a little stork scissors that we got. That is, look, I absolutely love that. And I'm bemused by the shape. I'm kind of going, is the shape something I should be recognizing with these feathery bits? Or, yeah, it's just like, what am I missing? Am I missing something? I don't know. Oh, it's the Christmas trees in relief. Oh, so it's kind of like you're looking through the Christmas trees, like, there's no houses in Narnia like this, but, you know, when Lucy broke through the wardrobe into the woods and she was pushing through the trees and then it opened up and she saw the lamp and all of that kind of jazz. Yeah, it's kind of like you're in the trees still. Or in Doctor Who when they had the Christmas special with Matt Smith as the Doctor, and the mum, the trees were the life planet and the life essence, and they were going to acid rain the planet and kill the trees, so the trees were going to leave, and there was all these Christmas trees there. Yeah, it was really cool, and Simon Pegg was in that. And anyway, I digress. And Sophie's making more noise, and my blinking eye is watering again. Okay, so can't read while I'm dabbing. Stop. Sorry, had to raise my voice because somebody was not listening to the stop the first time. How amazing is this monotone silhouette pattern? Let the white fabric shine through like shimmering snow. It is going to absolutely sing on that fabric. And whether it was Aaron who picked it or Cassandra, his gorgeous wife, I don't know. The back stitch is for 2 lines on the Santa Sleigh and the Reins. It's 66 by 118 for those of you who like the specs. It's tiny. It's 5 inches by under 9 inches on a 28 count. So on 32 count, it's 4 inches by 7.5 inches. 2 over whatever, or 16. Suggested fabric is actually a 28 count white opal linen, but the linen was in short supply, so we ended up getting some 32 count Lugana. I ended up getting 32 count Lugana. Athena, I think, ended up getting an Ada, which I think is just up her alley. She likes Ada. So 32 count is my sweet spot. It's fine enough to look good with the 2 threads, in my opinion, but not so fine that I'm kind of thinking I need come nearer scopes even more than the come nearer scopes I use, like my glasses and my magnifying light and everything else, because on 36 count I feel I'd be straining and wouldn't enjoy my project. 32 count, I will enjoy it, it's fine, it's a lovely fine size, and on Ada it's not so kind of, hey look at me, I'm Ada, like you get with the 28 count Adas, where they can be very much in your face, I'm Ada kind of thing. Does that make any sense to anyone? I don't know, maybe not. It makes sense to me. 32 count is my sweet spot. Okay, end of story. My opinion. Find your sweet spot, because some people love the higher counts and love doing 1 over 1. Holy cow. I've got people in my stitchy group who do 1 over 1 on really high counts, and it's like, how? And it's full coverage, and it's just like, eek. I have no comprehension, and she doesn't use a magnifying lamp. Okay, she's probably 20 years younger than me too. That's beside the point. It's just rude. All right. Where am I at? I've got to go to work today. So does that say enough? I've got an hour of maybe downtime before I have to kind of think, okay, my evening is over. I need to go to work. It's morning. Don't worry. My day is just upside down. So yeah. And I never know what's going to be involved going into work late. I do get to work half of the day on my own in the office. So that peace and quiet is kind of nice. I'm off in a wing that's pretty quiet anyway, so that really probably doesn't make any difference. Yeah, but the hardest part about doing it is that it's 7 afternoons in a row, and that's long. And by the end of the week, I'm fried. Sophie's grumpy because I haven't been home every evening. I haven't been home for family meals. None of the routine is the same, and it sucks balls. There is a reason why I am not doing shift work, and this is one of the drawbacks of being able to keep some of those allowances, but yeah, it is what it is. It's a gorgeous day, but I've gone out to collect the bins, and one of our bins didn't get emptied, so I don't know if that means the bin truck is going to come back because maybe he was full, or maybe there was a problem with our bin and he couldn't empty it. I don't know. So yes, the bins are getting collected later and later. I don't know what the story is. They used to come at like 6:30 in the morning, but they don't anymore. I rearranged some things. You will see that these are closer packed than they were. I've dropped this, I've dropped it down the frame. It won't actually fit across the shallow edge. It's too big. So yeah, filled some of the holes in there temporarily. They'll get shunted out. There's still other stuff that I could go through. I think I've got boxes and boxes of Black Needle Society stuff, toys, things that I could put in there that I haven't, and it was just like, okay, I've run out of spoons yesterday and it's gonna have to stay as it is. But yeah, for a interim period, I'm happy with that. And I've just been busy stitching my petal pusher. I really need to get back to my project that I need to finish because it's my friend's birthday coming up. And it's not going to be there in time. I know that now because, well, I know that at Christmas time because, you know, it wasn't going to get to her because shipping times. But I just need to get on with it. And then there's all the back stitching to do anyway. And for some reason I'm putting off finishing. Are you like that? Do you put off finishing as well? Just because it means that it's finished, and it's almost like a then what? I've always done that. So I'm a serial starter, and Dad used to always complain that I never finished anything. I think it's because of the finality of the finish, and it's like, yeah, but what now? And I finished this baby, and it was like, now what? And I put off finishing her with all this backstitchy stuff here, with all her, you know, glowy things coming out. I'd done this bit as we went, that was fine, but it was just kind of getting around to that last bit of backstitching, and I'm kind of going, no. And it's the same, I've got a Rudolph deer on a Christmas present. It's a Christmas box, Christmas stitch along thing that I think the guys started last year, maybe the year before, I don't know. But I've finished basically the essential stitching, and it's just backstitching to do, and it's like, no. What's with that? What is answers on a billboard, please, because that's going to take more than a postcard answer. What is it that we're afraid of when it comes to finishing a project? Because it effectively means that we can move on to fresh stuff without having the old weighing us down either. Why? Inquiring minds would like to know why. Yeah. So there you have it. A glimpse into my brain. Yeah. I think I should go on that note and drink my tea and maybe stitch for a little bit and, I don't know, contemplate navels or something. I don't know.
All of those ones actually real.
They're beads.
All of them are beads.
All the beads are beads.
Then I have these little stripes.
Yeah, that's devil's floss. That's metallic.
And what's that one?
That's metallic too.
And what's that one?
Yeah, shiny metallic. It's called a twirl.
And what's that one down?
That's a bead. And they're all beads around her neck and in her hair and out of her ears and all over the trident. Okay, can I say goodbye now?
Can I say goodbye too?
Oh, I suppose. Bye. Talk to you tomorrow. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face and the rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand.